Okay, so I'm forbidden from talking about that courthouse, okay? Remember, I was lured, Lured, into this desperate situation 5 years ago. And I was set up with the premeditated homicide that was supposed to happen to me. I started to catch on to it, all right? We can go down memory lane later. It was because of my intelligence and catching on to it that I started to protect myself. All right. And then after that, I started to witness a series of homicides of prostitutes that moved in. I witnessed 3 prostitutes, one after the next, brutally killed. Okay, full on witness testimony. We're going to move away from that 3 different times. 3 different testimonies. We're just going to skip this. What I can gather when I walked, it's 2.4 miles to that courthouse and 2.4 miles times 2. Okay, so I walked 5 miles that day with no stop, no break. Remember what I said on the way home, that video. What I can gather from this city, from the messages that are left on my account, and from that courthouse, I'll never forget those people. Both times, 2 times, I've been dragged in there. What I'm interpreting this as is my loyalty and strong friendliness. I'm friends with, I'm happy with these people. They make me smile. The country of China, the country of Russia, the military group IDF, the military group Mossad, and the good Navy SEALs. I make it very clear there's good and bad here. The U.S. military is good and bad. There are 2. One is good, one is bad. And no, you can't trust them if they're wearing a U.S. military uniform because you don't fucking know which one's a fucking killer. I suggest that you don't. And they know it. That's not how the good U.S. military is operating in their uniforms. They know that the hat kills women. The U.S. Navy SEALs that came here immediately after those 3 women were killed in this house. It got really serious then. You're correct. At the point in time when the 3 women were killed, the first one, I called the fire department. I called the police. I sent out, by the second and first murders I witnessed, I called the FBI, the NSA, and the ATF. I knew the DHS. I've known DHS was corrupted and worthless since I left New York City, just from what I witnessed there. And that was before I ever started helping Mossad. So I can only interpret the treatment and the way that people are treating me and have destroyed my life in the city of Washington, D.C., and in the United States is because I am friends. They make me smile. I like Mossad in these countries I just listed. I can't understand why they would personally seek out my death. And why are you trying to fucking kill me in a house with your cops, your fire department, and your fucking military that kills women? What did I do to you? My conclusion is this. For 8 years, I've done nothing but been a guiding light for the public. No matter what kind of employment I was denied, I could not, no matter what, get a job. I begged on interviews. I begged. to please let me wash their dishes. I begged. I still wasn't qualified. And this was more than one interview to wash dishes. No matter what, I couldn't get a job. I came back here. Even after the woman was killed in this house, I kept trying to get a job to get out. Everybody denied me employment. In multiple states, we'll talk about it later. And this includes the city of DC. I could not get out of here. I only interpret that as this is a complete and total assault on somebody who you see in the United States as an enemy. Let me think. Russian people, Chinese people, Jewish people, and I support blacks, but a lot of the African Americans are totally wrapped up in this. And a lot of the people that have made attempts on my life are African Americans. So they are the same as the U.S. military. The African Americans and the white Americans, you can't trust them. You don't know which one is going to turn around and shoot you. They're on historical record after 8 years. There's no argument to make here. It's just fact. It's fact like you have a scientific fact. H2O, oxygen. I'm done with this. I'm fucking done with explaining facts. It's an American problem. And the Americans are so violent, something must be done. Okay, so I've been doing this for 8 years. The public knows when they go to my account, when they see my name, what they are expecting to hear. It's about terrorism, and that's it. It's been about terrorism and white extremist terrorists ever since you can ever remember clicking on my name. Okay? That's what I do. The way I live and the way I'm treated is because of that. They don't like me here in the United States enough to make attempts every day on my fucking life, and I'm tired of it. What I believe is this. For 8 years, I've been a guiding light to whoever wants to hear this on the internet, the World Wide Web. Because of these facts, you can't argue facts. Since 2017, that so many Congress, so many Senate, and so many other law enforcement bureaucracies, etc., have been involved in a network of aiding and abetting, and have been involved in a network of capital crimes against their own sovereign territory and the Republic of the United States of America. The Constitution, they've been attacking the Constitution, etc. Since 2017, both presidents, Joe Biden and Donald Trump, have been actively securing a violent terrorist compound about 20-minute walk from the White House. It's about 20 minutes I could walk there. I know that now. I used to walk there, but let's move on. I'm concrete, and it'd take me about 20 minutes to walk there. And I'm a straight horizontal shot right up from the White House. This is a reason why it's right here. This terrorist compound is straight up, straight north. There's a reason for it. Okay, so you can't have two presidents aiding and abetting this kind of fucking violence. So they don't quantify as president. And the military is so involved in combat, physical combat here. This is my conclusion, that It wasn't up to the public. It was up to the military, and they gave me the job as president. They did it. These two can't be. There's no Congress and Senate to pick another one from. They picked me after 8 years. 5 of those years I've been trapped in here. The military appointed me somehow. I put money down on this, dude, as the actual sitting president. That's why I say what I say on the internet. I can't recap and hardly talk it. You've seen and read it. I ended up with the job as commander-in-chief. I didn't run for office, folks, and I didn't ever want to be. I'm on historical record saying it's supposed to be a man. I'm on historical record for 5 years demanding that we put a man in the office. And no matter what, they chose me. Ask them why they did that. No, I'm not going to refuse it. Okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll be the president, but we have to put measures of protection around that because it is a security risk, when you have a woman running your country. And I don't want to waste my time. I'm already up to 11 minutes talking about why I say what I say, okay? So listen, whoever's out there, you have a woman president. I'm it. I put money down on it and get ready for it to be me. It's me, folks. Somehow I ended up with this job, but it's not somehow. It is not fucking somehow, and it's not a big mystery. 8 years, this August, 8 years I've been doing this. Hand in hand with high rankers in the military. Those high rankers picked me. Me. Ask them why they picked me over a guy. I will do the job. I will sign those papers. I will sign myself in. I will do whatever process you got to do, and I will be officially the president. Yes, I will do it. No more arguing about it. I have to do another video. We're crammed for time. I'll do a part 2.